This conference will now be recorded.
So in the yesterday session, we have been discussed about what is marketing and what is the difference of marketing and the digital marketing, and also we have seen what is traditional marketing, the modes of traditional marketing and modes of digital marketing, the objectives, and also I've been asked about to prepare a business avatar or a business profile. So I've seen few of them have been tried. So a big round of applause to you people. I expect everyone to be upload with your profiles into the group at least by tonight. Okay. So in this, can you tell me how many of them have already completed with your profile by this time? You can put it as me in the chat group, not on the WhatsApp, on the meeting chat. The people who have been completed your profile, business profile, you can type it as me. So at least I can be able to get an idea that how many of them have been able to understand with the last session. Is that no one has completed with the business avatar? So which have been shared in the group yesterday. Should I repeat it? Vaishnavi, should I repeat it? You can type it as repeat. So I want the people who have been completed to type it as me, M-E. Okay, so let me repeat it. I'll just reopen with the content what have been sent to you people in the last session. Yes. So hope the screen is visible to everyone.
No, sir.
Is it visible?
No, sir.
Okay, kindly be online. I'll share it. Is that now visible?
Yes, sir.
Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in the business avatar or the business profile preparation, so I've been asked what is your business name. So when you are saying that you are going to do the marketing, marketing means it's a giving the information about your products or services. So when you want to say that you have a product to sell, you have a service to serve, then with what name do you want to be identified? So that it should be your business name, or a simple way, it's a brand name. With what brand name do you want to be identified with your products or services? So you can identify it as your own brand. The next one is business category. Category means the business is related to what kind of business. Is it a food restaurant, or is it a food cart? Is it an clothing business? Is it a boutique? Is it an electric product service or electronic product selling? So what kind of business are you going to do with in that name? So that category you have to write it. Business description. you are going to tell the highlight of your business. What is that business is all about? So how you are best than your competitors. So why the people have to get convinced to you to buy your product or your service. So the highlight of your brand, you are going to specify it in the business description. So which should be a minimum of 150 characters to 200 characters. It's not a word, it is the characters. Okay. So you can put it into a 2 to 3 lines. The next thing is business mail ID. So what should be the contact mail ID if a customer wants to connect with you, if they want to put a suggestion, if they want to put any kind of a review, if they want to put any kind of product orders. So anything they want to get communicated, with what email ID do you want to give it to them as your business mail ID? So that you have to provide it. Business website address. So what should be your website address? So it is mandatory that every brand you are going to create it. So you have to feed up that business information through a web page. So to get that web page connected, so what should be that website address? So create your website address, and whatever you are going to give it over here, that could be of your real-time business which you are going to do it as of now. You are running it, or you can take it as an example that you are going to imagine that in the future you may be doing the business with all these details. The next, business logo. You can put a simple designing. Either you can copy paste of with any design, or you can try to sketch it up. So there should be a logo, an identification of your brand, so that it is business location. That means from where do you operate your business? So which part of the world or which area do you have a office or a shop or a point of contact? So from where you are operating your business. If it is a restaurant, you should give that in which area is your restaurant do you want to start and run it. So that is the one location from where you are going to do your business operations. Then business service areas. Service areas means to which all the places are you ready to serve your business. So for example, if you take with a restaurant only, so the restaurant can give a delivery for the certain radius space. So usually they will say that 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers, or 5 kilometers radius near to that particular location. Or if you have it any particular areas do you want to specify it, you can specify it. Or if you are capable of service providers who can be able to ready to provide the service all over the city. You can say it as all over Bangalore, all over Karnataka, all over India, all over the globe. But you should be very clear over here that if you are going to say that you are ready to serve for all these places, that means you are going to get committed. So please make sure that you are going to give the places that you are ready to serve. Okay, so think this is really a business is happening. Okay, even though it is an imaginary, so you should think that it is a real time, because this details itself we are going to carry for the whole course. That whatever we are going to do it, it is going to be prepared with this profile details itself. Okay, the next business summary, as of now I'll hold it. Then 5 images you can keep it downloaded and you can keep it ready. Okay. So I want you people, so I can hold it with the business logo and business summary for today, but other rest of the you have to share it to me on the WhatsApp group. Is that everyone are clear till here? Is there any doubt?
Excuse me, sir. I have a doubt.
Yeah, go ahead, ma. So may I know
Uh,
who is
so,
this?
Sakshi.
Yeah, go ahead, ma.
So in the business serving areas, if it's a
Okay.
restaurant and it's located only in one place, what like how are we supposed to explain
Like
that
for
in business?
example, can you give me that place name, like where you are?
Okay.
So what kind of business you may be thinking on?
It's a restaurant and it's in
Okay.
Belgaum route connecting to Goa.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
So now, uh, your location of your hotel, it will be in the Belgaum to Goa route, right? So there will be one particular name of the area where you are to locate your business, right?
Yes, sir.
Then servicing area. So for example, so do you wish the people only who are going to be coming on that way should be aware, only the Belgaum people should be aware about your business, or do you want to make the people to know that the people, whoever is going to travel from any part of the Karnataka towards the Belgaum to Goa route, so they should be able to reach your place.
So if I'm starting a business, I would definitely want it to be widespread. So I want
So
people to know that there's a restaurant that exists in this route, which is one of the best restaurants
yes,
to
so in
try.
that case, you can be able to give it as all over Karnataka.
Sir, could you repeat?
Is that okay?
Sir, could you repeat? I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, you can be able to choose it as all over Karnataka.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So
Thank you, sir.
suppose now you want to make that to be reached to the people of all over Karnataka. But in case if you are going to say that you are going to give a delivery services, so your delivery services, will it be restricted that you don't give a delivery services, or will you be able to say that you are going to reach it to the particular places of your surrounded place?
Sir, I would keep it to like no deliveries
Ah,
because it's like a very small rural area.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So it
So
yes, sir.
yes, so when we ignore the delivery service, so now there should be a kind of service you will be, is it going to be like a hotel of only eating area, or is it going to be something with the staying premises also, that they can be able to
Uh,
board it in your place?
no, it's just a restaurant, like a garden resto where people can enjoy the view
Okay,
while having meal.
okay, okay, okay. Fine, fine. So in that cases, you can be able to make it. So your approach is to make the people to get to know all over the Karnataka. So in that case, you can be able to put it as all over Karnataka. Is it a real time the restaurant is running over there of
Yes, sir.
your?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. So you can be able to choose it as all over Karnataka.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
So is that anything like you have a table reservation?
No, sir. Like right now, I don't think so. It's there.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
fine, fine. Okay. So as of now, you can be able to make it as all over Karnataka. In the future, if you want to state it that you are going to get the more crowd, so you can be able to start to increase that. So you can be able to increase it to the Goa, then you can be able to make it as all over India. It is not that you are going to hold it, your service areas for a lifetime with only one area. So as of now, we are going to approach to the one particular region. Then you are going to improve it.
Yes, sir. The moment the business takes off, obviously I'll try to expand it to
Yes,
first this own state and then the whole country and then
yes,
widespread.
yes, 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 yes. Okay. So this is in case of when you are going to attract the people of your local audience. Yes, thank you, Sakshi. So, is there anyone else? So, I have received it. Should we create the actual mail ID and website or just the imaginary name to be put up with? So, as of now, for uh, listing out this information, you can give it with the imaginary details. So I also prefer for you people to have your email ID access. That means a lot of people will be having that kind of a problem that they will not be having a access of their email IDs, might be use it for a very long time. So the password does not work. So in that way, or some people they may not be interested to connect with their personal mail ID with this business purposes. Okay, in that case, I request you people to have a separate mail ID, create a new mail ID itself, and make sure that when you are going to create a mail ID, a lot of times the people will be giving the birth date, and if it is found lesser than 18 age, it will not allow you to go with the business informations. You will not be allowed to give it. There will be an age restrictions. So try to make it assured that the age it is not going to be lesser than 18. So try to keep it for more than 18 years so that it will not have any kind of hurdles. So better you can be able to type it and you can be able to send it either in the Word document. You can write it and you can take the screenshot and send it, or you can convert that word into a PDF and you can share it. Anything is okay, Dharni.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Okay. So is there anyone else who wants to know that or anything? I request everyone, you can put it into the same WhatsApp group now. So we have a group in the WhatsApp, so which we have been shared our links and any information is that we will be sharing it. So in the same WhatsApp group, so kindly do you can put your doubts or anything clarification you needed, you can be able to add it over there. Okay. So I request once again before starting the session that make sure that your names are being displayed in the list of names. So then the attendance will be considered based on your login names. Okay, if it is found with any wrong names, so then it will be a problem for your attendance and later you will be in a trouble. Okay, so kindly please log in with your name so that the names are being listed and the attendance will be provided to the right people. Okay, so yes, so we shall go with the further process. So the next thing is, so we have been discussed about what is the business avatar. The next thing we are going to discuss about it is digital marketing process. So the first one in the digital marketing is visibility. So what is the meaning of visibility? That means getting displayed. So you are being seen. So now when you people are going to start a business, will we close the doors and we will be doing the business? So definitely not. We are going to make the people to know that there is a business place. So that means we are making it visible. So how a person who is going to cross your place, who is going to just pass your place, will be able to get to know that there is a shop of this particular products or services? How generally we can be able to make it visible to the people that there is a business place with this service or the products? Generally, I'm asking how we can be able to display a shop. Now, you don't connect with the digital marketing. You think that there is a shop you have been kept open, but let's assume it there are hundreds of people are moving in front of your shop, but no one is coming inside your shop. So how I can make the people to come inside my shop? Can anyone try with the answer? Okay, so by giving the pamphlets or putting the offers, attractive billboards like buy one get one offers, discount. Very good. Okay, so I've got a percentage also. Thank you all. Fine. So let's assume it. I'm not going to keep any person in front of the shop to tell that there is a shop open for you for this product. Okay. So in that case, how I can make the people to get to know? So one thing I got to see it is attractive billboards. Very good, Mr. So we are going to keep one board in front of my shop so that the people will get to know that there is a shop for this particular products or services. So that is called as a visibility. Okay. So how I attract, it's a secondary. So first the people get has to know that whether there is a shop which is opened or not. So you might be saying that there will be a board in front of your door that whether this shop is opened or closed. Okay. So at least to get attracted towards the door. So we should be able to put a board that there is a shop open. So sometimes we will be saying in the center of the road only they are going to keep the boards and they will be giving a sign that on this towards this side there is a shop of this. Okay, so that is the visibility we call it as. But in the digital marketing, what do we call it as a visibility is if you are being started a business and if you are being not being set to the people digitally, that means that business is not existing on the earth. Even though there is a 20-floor build, a building is there, but the search engines are not having this information. That means the people are searching you on the search engine. So one of the search engine service provider is Google. So if your information is not there on the Google, that means that you are not existing. Okay, so your business is not existing on this earth. So we should be able to bring your business information on the search engine. So if the search engine has to find me, so how I can be able to tell the search engine to give my information to the people? It will be in the form of website, or if you have a social media account, or if you have been prepared with any apps, or if you have been created with the blogs or with a landing page. So when I'm searching any information, you can see here, you can be able to see all this list of search of the places. Okay, so this information, it is not being just gone into the Google page and we have not feed it up. So if I have created a website, if I have created a blog, if not website or blog, if I have created the social media account, and if I am posting the information, so then the Google or any other search engine service provider can give the reference of my information to the searchers. Is that clear with everyone? The meaning of visibility?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the first important thing is be visible to the people. So you create the content in any of this form and be available on the search engines. So suppose if you are not having, or if you are having also with all these places of information, you can also get registered on the local guides. Okay, who are these local guides? Means like Just Dial, Hello Pages, Sulega, Urban Clam, Urban Pro. Like this, there are many other companies which are going to be ready to provide the business informations to the people. But this will be required that the service provider should get registered their business information on these platforms, and these platforms will charge them. They will not take the business information at free of cost. They will charge those business people to get registered on their platform, and whoever is going to request for the contact details, so these people will provide it at free of cost. So as a audience, I will be getting the service at the free of cost. It's a toll free numbers, but the people who are going to get registered, they have to pay the registration fees. So it is called as a subscription. So that it could be for a year or for 2 years or 3 years, like that. Okay, so you should be able to get visible in any one of this way or all of this way, but you should be available or visible on all these platforms. If you are not being found in any one of this, then your business is nowhere exist. There is no existence of your business. Is that clear, everyone, with the visibility explanation?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So the next step is, after being visible, I've kept the board in front of my shop. Now, the second point says that bringing the targeted traffic. So the traffic word means audience. So bringing the traffic is okay, but I'm saying the targeted traffic. That means I'm going to get the people who are exactly the people who are looking for my kind of product or services. So there are three ways of bringing the people. So what are those ways is inorganic traffic, organic traffic, and referral traffic. So inorganic traffic means bringing the people by paying the money. Organic traffic means naturally, that is without paying the money. Referral, so as the word says, it's through reference. Okay, let's see the difference. So organic traffic means naturally without paying the money. So that means when anyone is going to search the products or services and your business information is listed in the result page, if you are going to be available, that is your business information is going to be available in the form of sponsored. So sponsored in the sense it is ad. So that means if you have been paid the money to the search engine and created as an ad, and then your information it is there in this list of results under the sponsored, it means you're paid and you are making the people to come to you. So this kind of results are called as inorganic. And the people who clicks on this ad and who are coming inside my page, so it is called as an inorganic traffic. Okay, so the paid traffic means I pay to the search engine to get those people inside my page. So the people who visits through ad, they are called as an inorganic traffic. At the same time, if you go, there are certain results without any ad. So the people who visits for without a ad result or the link, so those people are called as a organic traffic. Means if my information is going to be there in the first page without the ad, and the people are visiting my page with that without ad link, that means I am getting the organic traffic. Is that everyone are clear the difference between the inorganic traffic and the organic traffic?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the third type of traffic is, it is referral traffic. So this people means I'm going to get the people from getting a reference from others website. So for example, you might have been heard about this influencers. So what does this influencers will do? Why do we call them as influencers? Means there are more followers towards their profiles, either on social media or it could be on the uh, websites or with the blogs. That means there are more people are connected to their websites or blogs platforms, and I'm going to take the help of those people to share my information on their websites, so that whoever visits the website of the influenced person. So they can be able to find my link on their website. So it will be a mutual understanding between the two people. So that it could be on the chargeable basis or it could be at the free of cost. So if I know well with the influenced person and if that person does not charge, so it's a free. If they charge, it's a pay. But I have been referred by the other website person who will click on my link which is available on their website, and the people will come into my website page. So such type of traffic are called as referral traffic. Is that clear with this? The meaning of referral traffic? Anyone has any doubt related to the point number two? Bringing targeted traffic in the form of inorganic, that is paid. So that is by running the ads and getting the people towards my website. Organic traffic means without paying the money, I'm able to be on the first page of the results and the people are coming through that link. Referral traffic means the people who are going to be get referred by the other website people and they are connected to my website from them from their website. So that we call it as a referral traffic. Is that clear? So if I want to take it as an example with the shop, the physical shop only. So if I see there are 100 people are walking in front of my shop, if they see the board of my shop and they are coming inside, so they are called as a organic traffic. If I make one person to stand in front of my shop and give the pamphlets, and then the people are coming inside my shop by taking the pamphlets, then such type of audiences we call it as an inorganic because I paid that person to issue the pamphlets and then I made the people to come into my shop. So that we call it as an inorganic traffic. So referral traffic, it could be a person who has purchased my product would be recommend my shop to the other people and they are coming inside my shop. Or some other shopkeeper might refer my shop and getting the traffic towards my shop. So that it could be referral traffic. Is that clear or should I repeat it?
It's clear, sir.
Okay. So the next one is engagement. So after making visibility of my business, after bringing my traffic inside my business or into my website, so the next thing we are supposed to make is engage. So keep your audience engaged. So engage your audience for a longer duration. So for example, if physically a person is coming to my shop and if I want to make those people to be there in my shop for a longer period, so what should I do it? Should I not disturb that person, just let them come, let them see with the products on their own and then they should go out? Is that is my intention? Or should I communicate with that person and make them understand about my product and services? So as much of time we can be able to spend it with that person, and will I be able to make that person to get convinced to buy my product? So which one it could be better? Is it making that person to just stand, I'm not going to disturb that person would be better, or making that person to feel free and they can ask about the products information and I provide the information and make them to get convinced to buy my product. So which could be better? The first option or the second option? So if I compare over here the engagement wise on the digital marketing wise is when I make the people to come inside my website, I should make sure that my web page is working fine. That means as soon as they click on the link, the page is getting open at faster way and the content have been shown to the people in a way that they are going to get convinced, they are satisfactory. So I'm not going to show the information only in the text format. So I'll be showing it with an text format information, an image format information, or an infographic informations, that is image with the text. It could be a video link information and connecting from one web page to another web page. So there is no any technical glitch. And also I'm going to give the links to get connected to my the other social media platforms. And if they are interested to buy the products, we should also be able to take their details by giving the lead generation forms links and leave a option for giving their comments or suggestions. So if you give with all this kind of opportunity to understand us, so to make the people to be happy with and satisfactory with the way how we are going to define your business information and connect it with each of the links, so where they can be able to check with all the information. It is a simple way I can say it is hold your audience for a longer duration based on your content, how you want to explain them. So there are two things it will help you out to keep you on the top list. One is increasing your session rate. Session means it is a time period spent on your web page. Sorry for the inconvenience. So if you are going to keep that audience for a certain period of time, so your visibility and your ranking, it will be there on the top. The search engines are going to consider with the session rate levels. So there should be an average session rate that a person who is going to spend on your page, it should be not lesser than 10 minutes. So if you keep a person for more than 10 minutes, then you are there in the competition. Then the second thing is reducing the bouncing rate. So what is this bouncing rate means? If you make a person to spend on your web page for lesser than 1 minute, so then the bounce rates it will get increased. Means the people are bouncing and going out of your page, which is going to be a negative impact. Okay, so keep your audience engaged in such a way that they are going to spend with a longer session rate and reduce with the bouncing rates. There could be some technical reasons, so make sure that you are not going to be in such a trouble that it is going to make technical issues and your audiences are going to get missed because it is so difficult to keep hold of a person for a longer duration, but it is easy to lose a person. And one person missing is not equal to one person, it could be 100 people missing. Okay, so the amount of talk, the amount reach is a, a faster in a negative side. Okay, so is that clear with the engagement? Is that understood with the point number three, engagement? Is there anyone online? Okay, so I've received it. So let's go ahead. The next one is conversion. So now the intention of keeping visible of my business, bringing the people in various ways by paying the money, without paying the money, or with the reference and keeping them engaged. The final thing, what it has to happen with all these things, it is the conversions. The conversions is nothing but the sales part. So if you are going to make a sale, at the time of the sales, also there may be chances of losing of our audiences. Okay, so what could be making us to keep hold of that audiences and convert the audience into a lead and a lead into a customer? There will be a three stage. One is getting the visitor or an audience, then try to convince them to get as a lead. So lead means the person who shows the interest of buying my product or service. The other name of it, it could be prospects, and the prospects or a lead has to be convinced and we have to convert it as a customer. So how we can be able to make them to get convinced to buy my product? So it's a always the consumer behavior, customers. So before we are becoming a customers, always there will be a comparisons with the competitors. So you should be aware with your competitors how they are able to make a sales and what you can be able to make it to beat that competition. Okay, so one of the way is beat that competition. It is nurturing. So nurturing means you are going to say that you are going to give it something as a free. So you have to work on it, see with the competitors what they are providing it, and is it going to work out for you. So what could be the better way to convince them with what kind of the giveaways you can be able to give it so that you'll not be in a trouble. You can be able to make the business out of it with a good profits. Okay, so the nurturing means giving something free. So at the time of conversions, the nurturing it could be in the form of discounts, or it could be with the buy one get one free, or it could be something you are going to give us subscriptions. Anything it could be, but make sure that we are going to take care of your leads and we are going to have a good percentage of conversion. Is that clear? Is that understood with the conversion with the nurturing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the next part is, till now we
Hello.
made the visibility, we made the visibility of business, we brought the people, we engaged them, and we made a sales offer. The next is, after sales, what is the next we are supposed to take care with? So the next step, it could be measurement. So here the measures what we are going to take after sales. So it could be with your customers and with your business growth. So after sales, the relationship with your customers, how well you are going to maintain it. So that could be a kind of business you are going to recreate it. So there is a saying in the marketing field that do not hunt your customer, farm them. So that means you are going to not to cut the connection with your customers. So they should not feel that the product was being sold and the seller is nowhere connected with us. So it should not happen like that. So even after the sales, you should be able to get connected. How you can be able to get connected? You can be able to make a cold calls, or you can send a mails or messages. So you can say that if you have any kind of a problem with our product, please feel free to get connected with us. You can provide with the contact number of a toll-free number, or it could be a mail ID, or it could be any kind of communication links, so that they are not going to be feeling that okay, they made a wrong decisions. Okay, so make sure that they are going to be taken care even after the sales. Certain times it happens when you are going to be telling to the world that we are the number one people who have been come up with this concept. So that means if you are the newer person to come up with that feature, so obviously the user also will be the newer person. So you are going to make that person to get convinced of using that product. A lot of times it will happen personally when we buy any of the electronic gadgets. We may not use with all the features what it is being said. We may use it a few of it. So suppose if there is a person who is going to contact you back and say that we will give a demo, so we will help you out how to make use of this particular features. So how it could be feeling to a customer. So obviously, if anyone is going to ask that person, so which brand do you suggest me? Then it will be your brand will be on the top. So that is after sales relationship with the customers. The next thing is taking measures to improve your conversions. That means it is not that you are taking care of your customers, you have to take care of your business growth also. So you should be able to know that. So what is that step of sales which you might have been missed out, because of that you were not able to achieve with the good numbers of sales. So you might be heard about it that every salesperson will be given with a targets, and that targets will not be get reduced, it will be always increased, right? So it is not only the person who is going to be initiative to take a decision of increasing the target. The same person has to take care of that salesperson and help that person to make a sales in a better way. So give the way of dealings with the customers and faster way. What could be the better options they can be able to promote it. So which step you are going to follow it so that the sales can happen with the double the number in the coming time. So you should support with your team and make sure that they are going to get convinced and they are going to get a better business than compared to the previous. Is that clear with the measurement? Any doubt in this? Is that clear with this? The measurement. Hope I am audible. Okay. So thank you for the response. So the next thing is retention. So retention means retain back. So whom to retain back? It is going to be the existing customers. Means we are going to make the cross sales. It means you are going to bring your existing customer who purchased your product A. So they will be the primary customers to be targeted to sell my a new product B. So you will be able to see that a lot of times when we have been purchased any product, and if they are in your communication, they will be keep on stating with that a new product launch, and they are going to offer to you personally that you will be the a privileged customer who will be able to get an extra discount for that reasons. So you will be made to get motivated to buy the new product because you are going to get an extra discounts. Okay, so try to retain back your existing customers as a new customers by selling a new product to them. The next one is remarketing to the prospects. So that means whenever we are going to promote our products, so there will be a people who will be buying it, and there will be a people who might have been shown the interest but they didn't buy it. Okay, example. So how many of them are going to use e-commerce websites like Amazon, Flipkart to buy the product online? So the people who are using Amazon, they can type it as A. The people who are going to use the Flipkart, they can type it as FC. Wow, good. Yes. So you might have been experienced that when you people are going to buy the product, will you be able to, or will you choose it directly to buy now, or will you keep it add to cart first and then you will decide to buy? Is it add to cart or buy now? Add to cart means AC. If it is buy now, BN. Good. A lot of people are going to say that you are going to choose it first as a add to cart. So now the next question for you people is, do you people buy all the items which you are going to keep it and add to cart? Yes or no? Very good. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. So that means we are going to take a chance of removing certain products which I was happy to select, but by seeing the rate, or it could be whether do we really required. So for any reason, you may be not going to buy with all the selections what you made it into the add to cart. So there will be some of them it will be removed from the list. So that means you have been chosen, but you didn't buy it. So you became as a prospect. So you might have been also been experienced the products which you have been kept it on the add to cart and you removed it later also, or if it is still it is there on the add to cart. So have you been experienced that relevant to that same product or to kind of product or the brand? Will you be able to get the referral chances of that post or an ad it will run on those type of products? So will you be getting any advertisements which you kept it on the add to cart but you didn't buy it later part? Yes or no? Yes. So why it is means because we are going to remarket those prospects who showed an interest but they didn't buy. So there was no conversion happened with them. So for that reason, I'm going to remarket the information to those people who showed an interest. Okay, so it could be the nurturing way, it could be different. So when in the previous time I was being informed that I'm going to just give me a minute. Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah, I got a question that what does cross selling? So cross selling means, for example, so the customer who has purchased with a product A. So that means the person who has already purchased the product A, the person who has purchased that they are called as a customer. So for the same person, if I am going to sell the product B, and they will become as a new customer for my new product. So repeating the same customer for the different products. So that we can be able to sell, say it as a cross selling, and it could be on a different platforms. Is that clear, Priya? Okay. Well, so the 6 steps of digital marketing process we have been discussed. Okay. So now, I as I've been given to you people with a assignment. So I want you people, it is mandatory by next class by tomorrow, you have to keep it prepared with that. Okay. So in that list, I had also given an option to design your logo. So what do you mean by logo? Have you heard about this term as logo? So logo, it can be considered as an identity of your brand in a symbol. So if I say that there is a brand which can be identified with the four circle. So can you imagine the brand name? Is that possible to? Yes, very good. Very good. Okay. So even though I didn't say the name of the brand, but with its symbol, I can be able to. get to know the branding. That is called as a logo. Is that clear? So let us create the logo of our own. Okay. So there are many tools you can be able to use it to create with the logo. But we are going to refer a website which is very commonly people will be using it. So which is called as Canva. So how many of them are using the Canva? Please type it as me. Very good. Okay. Happy to see the references. Good. Thank you all. Yes. So let us see how we can be able to make use of this Canva website to create our logos. So I'll just give you a few of the uh, references of the options. So rest you can try it off your own. So the website address is www.canva.com. So it will be asking you to the sign up or login. If you are a existing user, go for login. If you are new user, go with the sign up. So since I'm an existing user, I'm going for the login. So I can use it with the continue with Google. Even for the sign up also, it will take me the same. Okay, so I've been logged in into my Canva account. So here you have a lot of options where you can be able to create the contents on different formats for the different platforms. So let us go with an option called symbol. So either you can go and type it as logo, so or you can go for templates. So here you can be able to search for it. So for what type of designs. So here you have an option of choosing any of the template. So you can take the reference of the design and you can be able to replace it with your name or with your symbol. So you can take into consideration with this a font style or it could be a background. So you may be able to see There are type of templates on which there is a rupee symbol. That means you can be able to use this only by paying the certain amount of money. So if you are interested with the symbol or the design, you have to pay it and you have to use it. And you can also see that there are certain templates which are being highlighted with the crown symbol. So this, it is mandatory. You have to upgrade your Canva into a pro account. So if you are upgrading into a pro account, you will be given with the all the types of designs you can be able to buy with it or use with it. And there are certain templates which are at free of cost. There will be no rupee symbol or no crown symbol. You can be able to make use of that and you can be able to create it. So it is up to you. Suppose if you feel it that you can be betterly created of your own design without taking the reference of any of this template, then you can be able to choose it with create blank. So you can choose this. So you will be able to get a blank sheet and you can be able to add the content over here. So in case if you want to use any background with a different color, so if you click over here, it gets selected with this area. You can see at the top there is a background color option. You can use this background color and you can be able to change it to whatever the color you want it. So with a simple solid colors or with a combination of multiple colors, the gradients, so you can choose any one of this, but make sure that most of the time the logos are suggested not to be given with the background of a dark colors, so you can observe it. So most of the time the logo, it will have a white background. Very rarest cases you may see it with a particular type of brands, it may be on the dark colors, on the lighted colors, shadow text, so like that. So most of them they are going to prefer with the white background, because the content what you are going to add it on the white background, it is going to be highlighted. If you are going to add with any darken background color, it is going to get dominated with the content what you are going to create. So it is up to you how better way you can be able to make create of your logo with what backgrounds. Okay, so let me keep it with the white background. So the next thing is, so do you want to add any kind of designs? So on this logo background, or you want to bring it as a designs directly over here which is available. Okay, so for example, I'll take it as a shape. So let me take it as a circle. So I have a circle. So I'm going to use the same kind of another circle which I can right click on it and I can make it as duplicate. So that means there are two circles. So now I'm going to keep it aligned like this. Okay, so on this, do you want to bring any kind of uh, text? So you can go for the text option. So you can be able to choose it with what sized text box you want it over here. Is it with a title size, or is it a subheading subtitle size, or with a very small with a paragraph sized text, or it could be with any of this styles. You can choose and make sure you are not going to choose with the Pro. You have a few of the options with the free of cost, so you can choose any one of these. Okay, so let me keep it as a small text. Let me keep it as a tagline. Okay, so I'll just keep it with this, a tagline. So you can move this text box, and I can be able to change this font style. You can increase or decrease with the text size, and in case if you want to keep it with any text color, you can change it. Okay, so now if you want to write it in between the symbol, and if you want to change the color of this also, you can be able to change it, so with whatever the color you want with. So you can have a combination of the colors also. Okay, I'm not going to give with a final output. I'm just giving you the reference. So suppose if this should not be shown, I can right click and go for the layer, and I will keep it as center back. Okay, so which one has to be there in the full color? So this you can be able to decide it by right clicking and changing with the layers. So which one should be in the front? Okay, so the next thing is I can be able to add a text. So I'm going to give a letter, and with the font style. Okay, I'll increase this. So I can place it over here. So I'll duplicate this, and I'm going to change the text. Okay, so you can be able to do with any of the things with your brands. So either you are going to use with these elements, you have it only, not only shapes, you have the symbols, you have the stickers, you have the frames, you can use it. Okay, so try to keep it a simple way of keeping your identification. But whatever uh, s- the logo you are going to create it, so that should be there for your entire course. So do not keep on changing it. Make sure that you are going to keep it one a kind of a logo which is for your whole business lifetime. Is that clear? Is that got an idea of how to create with the logo? I've just given you with few of the points. You can make use of it. Try with other options also. You're going to have a lot more options and you will be aware with more options and you might be creating better than what we have seen right this. But I want you people to create it this also and you have to upload it on our share your logos on your WhatsApp. Okay, so find this. We will wind up for the day. Thank you all for supporting. Have a wonderful day. Thank you all.